What's up, y'all? I had to restart over. I wanted to address a couple of things because I felt like there were some things that needed to be addressed, and I need to get people to understand that September 2026 is going down. You know what I'm saying? I've been really brainstorming, and I've really been thinking about it a lot, because when I canceled this year, and I didn't like that, I didn't like the opportunity of having to cancel, but it kind of threw me in a whim when people wasn't, letting me know what was up. Miscommunication it just went left. And then they said, well, it's your fault, Swizzy. You didn't have a venue, you didn't have this, and that's why we didn't. So this time we're going to run it back, because we're not going to have no hit and miss nowhere. Everything's going to be covered. All the bases are getting ready to get covered, because I feel like there was no plan put in place like I thought it would be. And so when you make a plan, there's always a backup plan, and I didn't call it audible. That was on me. I scrambled like a scrambling quarterback at the last minute. I said, let's go here, let's go there. And nobody wanted to pull up, so I said, you know what? Cancel. So I canceled. This time I was like, you know what? I said, I'm going to try again. I said, we're going to call it the run back. So the reason why I'm calling it the run back, because when I invited every single person I could think of, I ensured that these people would show up. Nobody came. So I said, okay, how about this? Since I already invited you, I'm going to have to invite you again, and I want y'all to pull up, man. Blazer, tank top, jeans, and heels. That's the dress code, y'all. I showed y'all a preview of what's going to take place 2026 on my story. I did it on Sora. I've been, on the Sora app, and I've been coming up with these creative ways how to, and the way my mind is nowadays when it comes to creativity, I wanted to put something together. So I'm giving y'all a preview of what's going to take place September 18th, 2026. That's next year, y'all. So all I want y'all to do is pull up 7 p.m. Blazer, tank top, jeans, and heels. If you want to bring something, you may bring something. There will be cake. I promise y'all there will be cake. I'm also going to put together my specialty drinks together. There's only 3 that I'm going to have. You got Strawberry Passion. There's the Blue Bomber. And yours truly, the Hulk. So, I'm only going to do 3 of the specialties. Now, as far as music goes, I'm going to have my little Bluetooth speaker. I ain't talking about the little speaker. No, I'm getting ready to I'm getting a speaker. Not too loud, but not too, not too where I can't fit it, but it's going to be a nice size where it's, lights up and everything. And the theme is, sexy, classy, growing, sexy, casual. You know what I'm saying? Classy streetwear. So, however, I'm going to also be in a dress jacket. But you won't know what color, because I haven't revealed the color that I'm going to be in. But I told y'all, man, y'all can wear denim blue jeans, black jeans. It don't matter what color jeans you wear, as long as it's jeans. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's open toe heels, if it's closed toe heels. However, it can't be boots, though. Sorry. No boots on the ground, because we ain't doing cowboy thing. Maybe next year, y'all. Maybe next year. But, yeah, but I don't care what kind of stilettos. I don't care. As long as it's heels. Fellas, we can wear sneakers. I don't care if it's Nike Air Force Ones, Jordans, whatever. Ladies, if you want to wear sneakers, you can wear sneakers too. So I ain't going to rule y'all out. But it does say jeans and heels. So, as if you can't wear heels. You can wear sandals, because sandals is optional. Now, moving on. I thought about the line dance. I'm still thinking the line dance might serve its purpose. Because, we're only going to do the Dougie, the Bankhead, and some unique electric slide square dance or whatever. So, when you're feeling a little tipsy and you on that Hulk and you might want to get on that dance floor, you might say, what is the Hulk? So, okay, the Hulk is hypnotic, Crown Apple Royal, you know what I'm saying, a little Smirnoff, little sour apple Smirnoff mixed in, it's some hypnotic. That's your Hulk. You get one hit of that, you're going to be off the hook. Now, Strawberry Passion, Strawberry Ciroc, Strawberry Smirnoff, a little bit of Strawberry Bootlegger. I was looking to lean towards something that would be unique. And I'm promoting this at the beginning because I want people to understand that y'all might have things, and I get it, I understand. But it's okay for me to go ahead and promote things at an advance because I'm an advanced type of person. People always say, why are you playing so ahead of time? I like to do things in advance. I like to do things early on, so I don't want to wait till the last minute and then I hit somebody up and they say, well, I'm already going to a thing, I can't make it. I can't do this because, what's up, Kay? Yeah, I'm actually behaving. I'm actually being nice for the first time, you know what I'm saying? Because I want you personally to show up to this event. You know what I'm saying? So are you going to pull up 9/18, 7 p.m., Holiday Inn Express? It's going down, I'm telling you. I mean, it can't get no bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? It can't get no better than that. Hey, I'm not even going to repeat myself because I'm pretty sure you probably heard me say, are you going to pull up to the event? You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, I'm so ecstatic about doing this event again because hopefully, oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, what's going down this time? I'm not canceling this event because I put so much, thought into, planning this thing. And it's like last year, like this year is going out anyway, but still. But, I mean, I put so much thought into it and I wanted to have it this year. It just didn't go the way I wanted it to go. But this time, this the run back. The reason why I call it the run back, and I've been saying it for a minute now. The run back is because blazer, tank top, jeans, and heels. That's the dress code for the ladies. That means specifically ladies. Like I said, it's going to be unique because it's something that's never really been done. And it's something I always wanted to try to do as far like tradition-wise. As far like have a get-together. Because I haven't had really a get-together in so long. And I wanted to bring everybody together. That's all I ever wanted. Was for all of y'all to, show up. And we have a good time. That's pretty much what I was wanting. I mean, that's pretty much what I was looking forward to. And then I just got disappointed and canceled. But this time, I'm on my best behavior. Because I already learned from, being restricted and getting all in my feelings and all this stuff. And so I'm learning now, and I'm ready to, turn up 2026. So you said hopefully, I'm hoping you pull up because 7 p.m. I understand it might be a little like 7:15 or 7:20. I can respect that. I really can. I can respect people showing up 15 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's fine with me. I was hoping they let me get it longer than that, but I know some people have to work, so I try to make it to where everybody can get there. You know what I'm saying? I know people got lives. I know people got families, and I don't want to keep people out too late. I understand y'all might have Sunday service to get to in the morning, so I just, I want people, but it's on a Friday, so, and I want people to understand that yeah, people would have came, it would have went down. Nobody came, and that's the crazy thing about it. Nobody pulled up. Nobody hit me up and asked me if I was what was going on. Literally, to be honest though, a lot of people wasn't even blowing me up like they normally would have and said, "Where you at, boy? Where you at?" I had to run errands all in that same down frame Right when I was getting ready to go, set up everything and to get ready to go get stuff, the decor and everything. Last minute, I got hit with some errands, so I had to go here, I had to go there. I was all over the place. So I was like, dang, where's everybody at? So then I was like, let's do a last minute thing at DJ's. That didn't work. So I said, bump it. Try Buffalo Wild Wings. That didn't work. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to chill. So I chilled and pretty much got to see a little football and on my phone or whatever and just relaxed that whole day and just didn't even think about it. So this time, it's going down 2026. I guarantee it's going to go down 2026. I've already talked to the people down there. They already was like, well, let us know in the beginning, early in the year. I said, yeah, we can make it happen. I agreed with them that we can, that I wanted them to host it because I didn't want to be moving it here, moving it there. I want to just keep it in one location where everybody can get here that, that's invited. Because I don't want it to be uninviting people that didn't show up and then inviting people that's showing up and all this stuff. So I'm not going to be petty and just not invite somebody. And then if I don't invite somebody, then if I do, then I'm not going to go back and forth. So, but it is what it is. So I just feel like in my mind right now, I just feel like it could be better. So, like I was saying, September 2026, it is going down at the Holiday Inn Express conference room. All y'all gotta do is pull up. I'm just, but I do gotta realize this too, that I am thankful that I'm still here. I can't really say, I can't complain, to be honest too, because I felt like when I was complaining, I didn't think about the situation that I was in. So, as far as like healing from an accident, I'm really excited to give it another shot at doing this. And I really think that everybody can pull up, but everybody's gotta follow the dress code. I know people don't want to do it, but hey, I had no other way and no other choice but to come up with something unique. Nothing wrong with casual wear, casual street wear, because, what? It's a blazer, a tank top, jeans, and heels. Hold on, let me see what this is. Okay. But I'm so excited about it. Also, I'm going to tell y'all this too. I was designing shoes, right? So, I came up with these shoes called the Briore. The Briore is a low heel. It's a Italian leather, Italian suede. I gotta go back and relaunch the campaign for it. I designed another shoe called the Laboxum because they're high heels. I'm doing like a men's and women's line of shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd do something unique. And so in my time, I was just designing stuff and, putting stuff together. And I'm a person of creative detail. So when I think of something that I detail, I'm like, I'm going to design this. And I'm thinking, how's it going to look? I want my vision to be something that I wouldn't think it would be, but it is. So y'all getting me live and direct. You know what I'm saying? I'm live and direct. I'm taking questions right now, so go ahead, shoot your question real quick for me, please. I'm waiting. No questions? Okay. I guess not. But the live is called Let's Talk. So I'm gonna move on into actually, you know what? Matter of fact, let me run that back to the run back. So anyway, the run back to what I was saying about the run back. The party was supposed to went down, and it was supposed to have been lit. I had an unlimited playlist of songs from late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, 2000s, mid 2000s, late 2000s. I mean, I had songs like a collective playlist of music. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm a little tongue-tied. I had an unlimited supply of music. And when I say this playlist was so long, when you find 1,400 songs, and I was like, wow. And then when I played my song doing my part, I was just like literally was wondering, like, why would I just do that? So I'm telling y'all, it's going down September 2026. The dress code: jeans, heels, blazer, and a tank top. But I'm taking questions right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take questions. Y'all go ahead. If you're tuning in, what's the question? Shoot it. I'm right here. Okay. I see you watching. What's the question? Go ahead. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess nobody's not answering the question, I guess. Okay. Anyway, the fact that 2026, and I've been like really thinking about this, and I've really put a lot of, like I said, I put a lot of thought into this. And when I was getting suggestions about go out of town, I'm like, why would I want to go out of town? I'm a people person, you know what I'm saying? I like to surround myself with a lot of people. I like, to get out of that introvert stage, and I'm trying to get back into that extrovert. So I was trying to bring pieces of my 20s and pieces of a lot of elements of my life I was trying to bring. And the fact that when you want people to pull up, you're like, hey, I want you to pull up. And let's see. Okay. But like I was saying, I really wanted this to go down. And I really put a lot, like I said, I really put a lot of thought into it. And when people don't seem to think like, oh, you ought to cancel, oh, you shouldn't do this, oh, you need to go out of town and do something different. I'm like, nah, man, I wanted to get out of that. Like I said, once again, I wanted to get out of that introverted state of mind. I wanted to do something that I would have all my friends like, yo, what's up, man? He's here. I just wanted all my people to be there, man. That's all I ever wanted. And I felt that a lot of people wasn't really liking the idea of me having to do said event like that. And they said, well, I need to cancel. I said, why? And so, I figured, by having so many different people telling me, well, you know what, Swizzy, this needs to happen. That needs to happen. And it's like, cool, we could do that. We can make it happen. It can be done. It can be done, y'all. And just a lot of people were saying vice versa. But I'm telling y'all, man, it's going down. This is me in my truest form right here, y'all. So, for a lot of people to think that, oh, this shouldn't have happened. Oh, no, this should. Come on, man. Y'all got to think, man. This right here was going to be live and direct. When I tell y'all that this party would have been off the hook, I had so many ideas wrapped all into one. It was unique for me to even come up with that. And it was like, how in the world is he coming up with this? Is he gonna? And I'm like, yeah. So, I'm telling you, 2026, y'all get ready for that. I'm telling y'all get ready for September 2026. This ain't no setup, and I've been trying to tell people for the longest. All you gotta do, pull up. Especially y'all pull up, man. Those that's been invited, man. I'm telling y'all, pull up. It's going down. I'm gonna have the Blue Bomber, the Hulk, Strawberry Passion. All you gotta do is pull up in your blazer, your tank top, your jeans, and stilettos. Hey, y'all are not gonna regret this. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all not gonna regret this. 2026. If y'all can do that one thing, if y'all can pull up 7 p.m., 9/18, y'all, at the Holiday Inn Express. Woo-hoo-wee. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you. You will not miss out for the world. To me, it's one of those events that it's like whenever they had what's that movie they had? They had like a not a concert, but it was this movie, and I'm trying to wrap my head around it to remember the exact movie it was when they had this event, and they didn't do like a one night only. It was a song called One Night Only. And it was like, one night only. And then, but look, anyway, so back to what I'm saying is, this event right here is near and dear to me. Like, I put a lot of thought into this, man. I've been literally having to go back over the drawing board and like wondering, where did I go wrong? And I feel like a quarterback when I got to call it audible, because I felt like, well, nobody's coming, nobody said nothing. And I guess it was on me, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize for the miscommunication. But I'm promoting it early, live on live. You heard it first, I'm confirming it. Yeah, I'm speaking that into existence. Because when you get haters that say, well, you need to cancel, you need to go out of town, and you need to do... Man, I'm not doing that. This event was designed to bring everybody together. And it's going to go down. I just want people to see me, but I also want to bring people together. So, what's wrong with, you know what I'm saying, people being there? You know, some people are introverted. That's okay. I'm an introvert. But I'm trying to get out of that element, back into that mode. And so, like I said, I was bringing pieces of my 20s and my 30s. Because I said, you know, I had fun in my 20s and my 30s. Why not, you know, go nostalgic? And I felt nostalgic when I started listening to music that was from the 90s, the 2000s, and so forth. Because, you know, when you're in the 2000s, and it's like, you know, I was 21, 22 years old when this Usher song came out. And then there was another song that came out right after Usher. It was Ludacris. There was Crime. It was a lot of songs in the 2000s. In the middle of the mid-2000s. I'm sorry, mid-2000s. So, and I want y'all to understand this, man. It's really, really mind-blowing. Because when you think about the things and you're like, man, I think this will work. I think this should work. So, the formula for it now, and you know what I'm saying, being that, you know, now that I'm, you know, getting ready to hit another leaf, turning, you know, 42 next year, I said, let's do it. Let's run it back. So, that's why I call it the run back. Because when I didn't do it in my 40th, I didn't do it then. I didn't do it in my 41. I tried to do it. I didn't do it the year before. I tried to do it this year. It didn't work. So I said, let's try it again next year. So that's why I call it the run back. So we're going to run it back, y'all. Same theme, classy streetwear. Once again, ladies, all you got to do, pull up in your blazer, tank top, jeans and heels. You can bring something if you want to. Blame it on the goose. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on the alcohol. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be one of those literations, you know what I'm saying? Literation 2026. And I really, really, really hope y'all pull up, man. I mean, this is like the thing, you know. I understand y'all got busy lives. I understand people got families. I understand you got jobs. I understand. I mean, I understand. I do. Trust me. I work just like y'all do. So, and I want y'all to, like, you know, be able to say, you know what, Swizz, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to pull up. We're going to turn up. Little Wation style. Who's in here? Hold on. Let's see who in here. Who's in here? Somebody in here. Who in here? Okay. This is what I'm about to do real quick, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to put something up here. If you saw it, you already know. Just hit the emoji. I want to see it. Just hit that real quick. Matter of fact, hold on. I'll give you another subliminal emoji. How about that? Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. This the emoji. I just the emoji. Hey, show me the emoji real quick. I want to see the emoji. I want to see it. I want to see the emoji, y'all. Don't be shy. Go ahead. This is interesting. Nobody's saying nothing, but they viewing me, but they not saying nothing. All right. Okay, hold on. All right, so we. Did y'all see that? So they didn't say, look, ain't nobody said that. As soon as I typed it in there, right? Didn't nobody say nothing. Everybody's watching. People were watching, but they ain't said nothing. They're not saying nothing. So, all right, moving on. But yeah, it's I left that on the screen because I want people to understand. This is the theme for it. As interesting as this can be, and this is the thing that most people don't see. And some people have asked me, they said, well, Swizzy, don't you think you ought to cancel? I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. Because once you done cancel something, it's hard to go back and replace it. So, we're going to try it again. That's why I call it the run back. Alright, but moving on anyway. Moving on to something else that's relevant. I'm sorry. I want to be able to, think of something unique. So that's why I said that. But but seriously though, moving on to something different. Now, I was working on this script that I was writing about a couple of months ago, and I scrapped it because I said I ain't gonna have time to get nobody to shoot it. I'm not gonna have. So I just said, you know what, bump it. So I went back to the drawing board and started thinking about doing other stuff, and so that pretty much left me in a bind here. So, but anyway, like I said, but back to the shoes that I was designing. So I had a whole different pair of Laboxum, right? I had another. There was a croc skin design. I had a different design of shoes, and I had so many different designs. It was like, what should I do next, or what should I do outside of the design that I need to the design? So I said to myself, I said, you know what? Let's do something unique. Let's go ahead and try something that'll give people a chance to actually look at something and say, well, you know what? I think this will work. I think that'll work. So, they didn't want me to go with that. They was like, oh, well, Swizz, you're doing too much. You're saying too much. And so, and I said, well, well, what you want me to do? I said, well, what? I said, what? I mean, like, what? What did y'all wanted me to do? There was nothing I could have did differently than I should have did when I designed the shoes. So I said, let's go ahead and relaunch it. So that's what I'm working on towards now, is relaunching shoes. I've been so invested in doing so many different things that I really didn't take the time enough to like just be like, whatever. But I literally had to discuss the things that I needed to discuss, because I wanted people to see me in a different light than what they saw me in. And so with me getting ready to do this run back 2026, I need people to see me in a different light. I want people to see me at my best. I don't want y'all to see me at my worst. I want y'all to see me at my best, because no matter what the situation might be, I'm a tough cookie. You know what I'm saying? I thank God that I did survive. I'm glad that I'm still here. Yes, it could have went left. Yes, it could have. I mean, people think I'm not, grateful. I'm not humble. I'm humble. I mean, there was a situation I didn't ask for. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask to get hurt. I didn't ask to be in a situation that I didn't choose. You know what I'm saying? Some things just happen, and it happens. They always say, well, it's a part of life, Swizz. I said, well, you know what? Whatever. Now I'm moving on to something bigger and better. But I'm going to keep promoting it until you get tired of me promoting it. So, the question is, and I'm going to say it again until I get tired of y'all telling me, no, please don't repeat it again. But nah, all I said is I got to do it. So, I'm going to plug it again. September 2026, y'all. 2026. It's going down at the Holiday Inn Express. Yeah, you heard it from your boy, 9/18. It's on a Friday, y'all. It's on a Friday. I hope y'all can pull up jeans, heels, blazer, tank top. Actually, no, I said it backwards. I'm sorry, y'all. Blazer, tank top, jeans, and heels. Sandals is optional, y'all. But I'm going to reveal something I wouldn't want to reveal, but I'm going to wear 2 outfits. Yeah, you heard it. I'm going to wear 2. I'm going to wear 2 different, actually, yeah, I'm going to wear 2, well, I ain't going to say it's 2 different outfits, but it's going to be 2 different jackets. So, I'm going to wear my customized baseball jacket. So when y'all see me, if y'all do pull up, you know what I'm saying, you're going to see me in it, you're going to see me, you're going to say, hey, Swizz, how you doing, birthday boy, blah, blah, blah. You know, we have a cake, we chat, we listen to the music, we vibe to the music. That's all. And so, and it's just one of those things where we just turn up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. And so, with that being said, y'all, we're gonna have a good time. And I want everybody to pull up, man. I told you, if you got invited, I'm talking to the people that's invited, that's been invited. If you got an invite, all you gotta do is pull up. It's going down 9/18. All right, who's in here? I see somebody here. I see the view, but who is it? Reveal yourself. Come on, show yourself. Come on, show yourself. Show yourself. Reveal yourself to me. Come on, whoever it is. What's up? I know you're in here watching me. What's up? I'm waiting. I see you. Whoever you is viewing me, show yourself. Please. I'm asking you. Show yourself. I'm not begging, I'm just asking. Because I'm curious to see who this individual. Oh, look. So look, they disappeared. Caught you red-handed. Caught you red-handed. Caught you red-handed. Now you peeping in, watching me, watching me go live, watching me go live, watching me go live. How can I say true? Why did I know for sure? I'm gonna quit messing with y'all. I'm gonna quit messing with y'all for real. I'm gonna quit playing. But no, I just like, you know, I was really thinking about this. However, I love a good hamburger helper. You know what I'm saying? Good beef stroganoff. What's the one I like so much? The lasagna one. I mean, but beef stroganoff always has been a favorite of mine. I don't know why, but I always love me some beef stroganoff. And I can always sit there and eat beef stroganoff all day. I mean, I can make me like 2 pots of hamburger helper. Well, I could do it with turkey hamburger. I ain't got to necessarily, use ground beef. I use turkey hamburger helper. Trying to, stay away from the ground beef. And, they say ground beef ain't good. But I got to have my protein. So, in order to, be able to, be able to, So, I like that, I like a little brown sugar, little nutmeg. But my ultimate favorite there's a couple of favorite desserts that I have in mind. There's the chocolate mousse pie. There's the Hershey pie. I'm sorry. There's a lot that I like. So, and don't y'all judge me because I got a sweet tooth. So, don't judge me, y'all. But I like pound cake. I like chocolate cake. I like the chocolate mousse pie, Hershey pie, chocolate on top of chocolate pie, to be exact. I've always, I like the Oreo pie, Oreo cheesecake pie. I love Oreo cheesecake. I like regular cheesecake, but without the strawberries in it because I'm allergic to strawberries. I know when I said strawberry passion, I might just, I might X that out and bring out Black Mamba because I am allergic to strawberries. I do apologize for that. I am allergic to strawberries. I'm not even going to get into any of that, but yeah, I have an allergy that caused me to break out if I have a thing of strawberries. So, I literally have thought about things, and then they're like, there's certain things now, they're like, well, what can you have? What can you not have? I'm like, it don't make a difference, you know? And I tell people 9 times out of 10, if you come into an event that is mine, trust me, y'all is gonna have fun. Anytime you've been around me and you know the type of person that I am, I'm a fun-loving person. I love to have fun. I love to keep the energy going. You know what I'm saying? I love to keep it going. And I love to make people laugh with that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's all good vibes over here. You cannot tell me that you wouldn't want to, you know, turn up with your boy. Not 18, y'all. And, yeah, I've really, really thought about this long and hard. And the fact that people say, oh, Swizz, you looking totally different. You looking more mature than you ever looked, or such and such. I mean, I try to take better care of myself, okay? So don't y'all judge me, all right? I know I put a little weight over the years. I did. I put a little weight on, weight up and down. Some people told me I look the same. Some people told me I look different. Blah, 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 yada, yada. It's a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? I ignore some of the things people say about me, and I focus on what needs to be at the matter at hand. So, your favorite Virgo is going to turn up not 18, y'all. It can't get no bigger than this. It can't get no realer than this, y'all. Cause the first chance you get when you see Swizz, you're gonna say, "What up, Swizz?" You're gonna love the fact that it's gonna go down 9/18, y'all. I promise you. You won't regret it. Trust me, y'all, when I say this, because I put a lot, like I said, once again, and I've been repeating myself for the last hour and a half, I put a lot of thought into this. And when you brainstorm something and you think about the things that you want to do for 2026, you're like, let's do it. That's why I said, actually, you know what? I know I was going off a topic, but the topic is, can we just talk? Can we just talk? Talk about anything. I'm not trying to get lost. All I do is eat hot sauce. I don't want to get lost. But y'all gotta forgive me for that. I really, really want to do this, y'all. So, if y'all can. And I'm not begging nobody. I'm not begging because that's what people seem to think. Oh, they'll say, Swizz, you begging. Oh, you do. No, man, I'm not doing none of that. No. It's all about having good fun. Like the Isley say, family and friends. Ha! Yeah. Y'all gotta forgive me. It's my allergies, man. But while I'm on here and while I'm live and direct, I'm telling y'all, man, you got to pull up 9/18. The ones I'm talking about, I invited, man. I'm not talking about people that just gonna be popping up, pulling up this not invited. No, that's not happening because you wasn't invited. I'm talking about. I'm speaking to the ones I invited. If you received the invite from me, you know what that means. I'm not talking about the ones that wasn't invited, so don't even think about sneaking up in here because you ain't getting up in here. That's why I gave out codes. Codes. CODE. Code. Hold on. Hold that thought for a minute. I'm going to be right back, y'all. I'm going to be right. I promise. I promise. We're going to sort this out.